Alright, doing UMP modifieds at Volusia. And since we're at Volusia and we're getting close to Monday night, quick reminder that we got the Volusia 100 with the 358 modifieds coming up Monday night, 8 Eastern, and password is DIRT. The first 62 people in get to race. And yeah, you can see the format there. Be a 100-lap feature with 32 cars if we have that many people show up. Hopefully it'll be fun. Fixed setup. That setup can be found on my community page on the YouTube channel. So if you go to view my channel, go to the community page, you should be able to see the post there with a link in the comments to the setup. Then, Tuesday night, I don't have a slide for this, we're going to do some truck racing at Rockingham, and that's going to be a 200-lap race. 60 people allowed in, first 60 people to sign up. It's a fixed setup. That will get... I don't think that's going to be posted publicly. It'll just be available when we get into the session. Still doing some tweaks and stuff on it. But yeah, 60 people, top 30 in qualifying, transfer directly to the race. Then there's a single race for 35 or 30 laps. I can't remember what I set it up for. And the top 6 out of that go on to fill out a 36-car field for 200 laps. So, just doing that because it's week 13 and nothing's going to be going on until the build comes out, which isn't until Wednesday. So that is how we're going to fill our time and get some content that should be fairly decent to watch. But right now we're going to be slow in the UMP modified. Hopefully not. We're the number 5. It's been a while since I've been in this, so got to remember how to drive it and try to find a bit of speed and control. Alright, well, second fastest right now. Wasn't ready to see that, but depends on how many of the fast people have actually turned laps. There's not a whole lot of people on track right now, so it may all just be a pipe dream that I will be quick. Went up a little higher, though. The exit of 4 down low just seemed a bit slow.
17.23.
Getting a little better lap on a little higher side. Well, no, we just match it. But still third fastest. Again, don't know how many people have actually done laps. Hit the wall.
17.2.
Alright, well,
car stop down low.
We'll see what we got. I'm gonna turn forward speed back up 1 click though. And alright, well, it's a small field, so we're gonna have 2 pointless heat races and then the race. But, well, we've got nothing for the fast 3. 2 tenths off. That's not good. Alright, on to qualifying. I guess I never really took a run at the line for a fast lap, so maybe that's where we're missing a tiny bit of speed.
One more lap. 16.949.
And maybe not lifting all the way off in the corner is helping a bit. But 16.9. We'll go take a look and see how many people have actually done laps and where. Okay, well, we picked up some speed, but so did everyone else. That's a bit odd. I was all excited. I was like, oh shit, alright, we got the speed. Well, so does the rest of the field. Biggest question, I guess, now is how do I race? And, well, the number one car, looking a bit slow. Number 3's still got to go do a lap, and he was quickest in practice, so we'll see where he ends up. And he right now goes pretty much the same time he ran in practice, which isn't good enough. Is he going to gain anything on his second lap? Does not look like it. And he does not. Alright, well, so we did make a gain, but so did everyone else. And some people just stayed the same, so we've got 12 cars. So it's split into 2 races. And 13th car not showing up. But at least there will be no chance of a pointless B main. Just pointless heat races. Say line us up and let us go race the main. That's why I don't race these series too often. Because it's a lot of wasted time. I'm not saying that we should be racing the heats at the same time. I think that's a stupid idea. But, I mean, we got 12 cars here. Just line us up and go. Alright, so let's turn this off so I forget about it for my heat race. On pole, looks like Jarrett Murphy. And outside of him is Derek. And I'm not even going to attempt Kevin Brow. Brian Earhart. Travis Olson. And Bruce Rudlin in the one car. He might just be trying to be at the back and come to the front. 4,700 I rating. I don't know. Might have just hit the wall or something, made a mistake. But fairly decent looking field. And amazingly, only 2 cars that are mostly black. That's something you don't see often. So 6 cars, 8 laps, no cautions, fixed setup. Track is not going to wear out a whole lot because we don't have enough people here. We're not going to be putting a whole bunch of laps on it. Hopefully it'll be some good racing, though. They come around for the final pace lap. Murphy at a 4,400 in the number 2 car, bringing him down. It's a very early green flag here. And we are going.
Green flag, green
2 car
flag.
gets a really good jump. Second row does not get going very well. And so we're going to see them all stacked up for the 3rd position as second place blinks out. 1 car looking 3 wide up the middle, thinks better about it. Maybe thought about going low. He's going to instead wait for an opening, cut down low out of 4. No, not quite. Going to go to the high side of the 10 car, try to get that 5th spot away. A little too high though. Going to cut down out of 2. And should make the pass here. So seeing a bit of racecraft from the 1, that makes sense. Don't normally get to that high of an I rating if you don't have a little bit of common sense. Looks like he does. So everything's spreading out quite a bit in the mid-pack, but at the front we've got bumper to bumper, nerf bar to rear bar, and it doesn't pan out. So battle for 3rd. Olsen gonna take a look low. A little sideways off the corner, not going to get the drive off that he needs. That's going to allow the 1 to catch up to him. And Rudlin going to get a bit of a drive off of 2. He's going to enter high, cut down low. Looks like he's getting a little better drive that line. Front 2 cars in front of him slide up out of 2. Back up front, nothing's changed. 8 car taking a look now, a higher line. Gets a much better run out of the corner, but not going to be able to go anywhere with it. It's always a difficult maneuver when you're going to try to go to the high line on corner entry. Because normally you have to check up for the guy in front of you, especially when the cars pitch out as much as these do. So allows the 1 to catch up. He's going to run real close in the middle. 8 car's going to take a look down low into 3. That's going to allow the 1 to go to the top side. 8 gets the inside wall. 1 thinks about crossing over. He does. And that's the end of the race. So, does not get up to 4th. And fairly good racing there. Let's see what my race ends up being.
You're on the outside this time. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Lots of white modifieds. This is interesting. Been thinking about repainting this thing. I go through paint jobs quite a lot, so. Alright. Ready to roll off. Outside front row start. Never a good thing for me. Should be able to see that. Looks like a Speedway's motor paint scheme back in the day. Alright. Already unsure about the guy behind me.
One to go. Next time by.
So, leader tends to back off quite a bit from the pace truck here to give himself a bit more control over when he goes. Otherwise, if you're too close to it, you're going to get the green almost before the pace truck gets off the track.
Get ready. Going green.
we will keep looking to the inside, try to get a good start without hitting the wall. Spin the tires up, scare everyone behind me, and we're just going to try to hold on to this second spot. Not going to do it though by slowing down that much in the corner. And we're just going to go backwards, because I once again out-qualified myself. No idea what the guy behind is doing. Alright, let's clear up top. We'll just try to hold on to fourth and not go too far back, but yeah, no idea if I can even do that. I just spun the wheels up and it went left, and then I was kind of stuck on the bottom for a second. And over throttle, so that didn't help. Try to sneak back. Nope, didn't know he was that low. Thought we were lowest.
Car outside, 17.511. Clear outside, you're now in third.
Should be able to hold on to this third spot now.
Car inside, 2 left to go, 2 to go. Clear, 17.532.
Maybe get back to second, but we don't have a whole lot of time for that move, do we? He's gonna go low, slide up. We'll just go ahead and cut back down. We don't get the drive off, too much throttle. And we'll just take our third place and call that good enough, but at least we kind of had second place pace.
Alright, there's the ticket flag.
Alright, 30 laps, caution's on, and we will quickly get going on this one. Let's just be better at the start, although it's not going to matter being mid-pack. Kind of forced to do just whatever the guy in front of us does. But yeah, I just slammed on the throttle like an idiot on that start. Not something you can do with this tire. It's a tiny, tiny tire, which makes this car really fun. I have no idea what the guy behind me is doing, but yeah. Clearly, I don't know. I don't even know what to, like, what are you accomplishing there? Scrubbing the dirt off your tires?
1 to go, next time by.
Heating the tires, which is, I mean, you're not going to do that with that, but if that's what you think you're doing, you don't want heating the dirt tires. So he's just warning everyone that, I don't know.
About to go green.
Don't know what to say. Let's just get ready to run this. And hopefully finish top 5.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
That got all jammed up there. Another shit start by me. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course. Who do you think that was? Well, it was the guy looking 3 wide up the middle after swerving all over the fucking place on pace laps. It's so easy to tell who the dipshit's gonna be. Like, why are you sticking your nose 3 wide up the middle? Absolutely no room for that. Half the field gets screwed over. We get put in the wall. And you didn't even make the pass.
17.162.
Alright, well, I think the car's okay. We seem to be catching the 3. We'll see if we can get past him.
17.13.
Just gotta keep the heat out of the tires. Which means not a whole lot of throttle. Be patient. It's a long race.
17.22.
Track's gonna start to go away a little bit, it looks like, but not enough that I don't think the inside line's gonna come alive.
Outside. 17.282. Clear up top.
Maybe it will, but he also is screwing up really bad.
17.382.
Way overdriving, and he slid up on corner exit really bad. So, yeah, top line's still fastest, but not if you slide up too far on corner exit, which he did out of 4, which allowed us to make the pass, especially when he tried to block the inside into 1, and then that cost him even more on the exit. So now, we just wait for the top 3 to run into each other and maybe have a shot. I mean, I hope this goes green the whole way, since I can't restart or start worth a damn. Maybe we'll get to watch a good race. Nope. We get into each other. And we somehow get that spot. So, I don't know what's happening. Maybe the bottom of 3 and 4 is coming alive. Yeah, I don't think 1 and 2 is there, but I think since the exit of 4 sucks so bad on the high side, I'm doing better on the bottom on exit. Until I hit the wall, and then slide up and lose a lot of time.
17.724.
Alright, well, past halfway. Starting to get the ruts and, well, not ruts, the piles of dirt that happen off the corner like you're at a gravel road stop sign. But somehow we are making progress
17.791.
and getting away from the pack. Not catching the leaders. But very surprised by this. And it looks like the 7 car once again caused an issue, or wrecked or hit the wall or something. Let's go 10 more laps green, please. I'm just going really slow around the bottom, not even pushing it.
17.881. Got 10 laps to go.
We've got no pressure from behind, although he is closing in a little bit. Go back up to the top, 1 and 2. Yeah, I think that's the line we need. Top 1 and 2, bottom 3 and 4. That should protect this 3rd place finish, as long as I don't fuck up corner entry like that.
17.911.
Yeah, I think people are just burning up their tires and just spinning the wheels too much, which is adding heat, which is causing more wheel spin, which is causing them to push the pedal down even more. I mean, it's tiny tire, lots of power. That's what makes a modified fun, is you put the biggest fucking engine in it you want. If you don't have a little bit of talent in real life, you're not going to be able to do much with those tires. So, plus claim rules and all the other things that they got with shocks and engines, and it's an interesting class. Unfortunately, with IMCA, they introduced the B mods, which is just completely destroyed regular modifieds. I hate when they do that. They split a class up into 2 categories. Then you got low car count, and it gets lower and lower, and fans get less and less excited to go watch a race. But there we go. A completely green race, although there was lots of incidents, and we get a 3rd place.
There's the flag. It's over.
And we're actually the 3rd fastest guy, I think. Let's go take a look at the start. Actually, let's just watch this whole thing back, or until I get bored with it. Figure out what the hell happened on the start. So he goes 3 wide middle. He then hooks the 8, who slams into us, and then he spins the 8. I mean, it's so stupid. Like, you don't have position at that point. Just back off. There was no need for it. And yeah, I mean, that probably should have been a caution. and they're all slamming into each other still afterwards. So the one car's heat race and bad qualifying comes back to bite him big time. So, yeah, the guy swerving around on pace laps ends up wrecking the field. So 3 cars up here challenging. And trying to make a move on the 6. And I'm just creeping into view here. He's just getting really sideways. I was trying to minimize this amount of slide I have, really minimize the throttle. He goes a little high there. We cut down, we're there, then he cuts down on corner entry instead of using the fast line, slides way up, and we're essentially clear. Like, had he not blocked, had he just ran the fast line, he probably could have held on for a few more laps, but then we get in front of him, and we pull away. I had to run the inside there just to prevent a big dive. But yeah, now that we are ahead of him and have the fast line, we check out. So then the next thing that's going to happen is the top 3 are going to decide to hug each other, and one of them loses out. So I think the 4 car goes for a dive here and gets the pass done. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Slide job, crossover. And then he goes back for a cut down. 6 isn't ready for it. And now all of a sudden the 6, who was just hanging with the leaders no problem, back with me. And I don't think we had a chance to catch him. He drags the wall, screws up corner entry, we go low, we clear him because of that. He's got nowhere to go. He can't cut down with the 3 car there. And then we start waving goodbye here. But working the bottom as well, and yeah, I mean the 6 hung with us for a bit, but then after whatever happened with the 7, this whole pack kind of just disappeared from my mirror. But maybe it was the 3. Maybe the 3 causes the wreck. But I doubt it, because right now I'm biased on what I've seen out of the 7. Alright, that was on the 3. But then, as you can see, we're already pulling out of the frame away from the 6. And from that point, there's not a whole lot that happens. So, I'll take it. I mean, solid race for me after a horrible, horrible start in the heat. And a horrible start in the main. At least we didn't have to do a restart. Let's take a look at the results. And we end up 49i rating, gain safety rating. Had 2 incidents from that backstretch incident. And, yeah. We get 3rd as the 5 car. So, positives. Hope you enjoyed the race. And thanks for watching.